What is up, Deadly Saints Nation? It is I, your amazing, most amazingest host with the most. That's right, the most charismatic saint out there, Firestar Heart. What is up, guys? Bang, bang, bang. I have a surprise for you guys. So you know who I am. So guess who's back? Corbin, Kimberly, get the ratings.
Woo!
And if that's not one hell of an introduction for you guys, then I don't know what is. And wow. Okay, so I come on here to try and look for my live chat so I can keep an eye on you guys out here. And I had to go all the way to my channel feed. You know what? That's okay with me. I'll get that sweet old ad revenue when YouTube finally decides I'm worthy of being monetized, I suppose. Anyway, folks, if you are new to the channel, or if you watch in post-production because, well, I guess we've been gone too long because their wrestling hasn't been interesting. You just don't want to see our faces anymore until we...
Professional wrestling has been rather boring.
Then, you know, maybe, you know, we'll just have to go live back on our... I know, right? I'm amazed.
That was quick.
I'm amazed. Well, welcome then. If you folks are new to the channel, you can, of course, like this video, subscribe, follow all those links below. I got the Twitch, I got the YouTube, Firestar Heart. Be sure to follow those out for any future episodes. If you want to help support this small channel, you can, of course, donate on Patreon. Check out PayPal or Streamlabs, whatever you feel comfortable with, or you can help pick the channel by picking up some merchandise from teespring.com/stores/firestar-heart. Of course, folks, links for all those are in the description box below. I was on point with getting that done, let me tell you. And we may not be sponsored by them, but you know what? Let's give a special shout out to Blue Chew and see if they notice this video. Maybe they'll want to sponsor us afterwards. Blue Chew, it helps boost all the energy you'll need to go all those wonderful rounds in the bedroom or wherever you may feel the need to wrestle around. You know? I would try Blue Chew if they sent me some, and I guarantee you'd be in for a 5-star wrestling classic.
Reviewers.
Absolutely. 6 in Japan.
Yeah, you're right. It would be 6-star saint level.
Absolutely. 6 stars in Japan.
So, a little fun thing for you folks. The Deadly Saints are trying something new where we put the word saint in as many new words as we can. And we have come up with a word called re-sanctified. We have the Lake of Reinsanctation as a canon location in wrestling now. That is a wonderful thing. CRW is doing wonderful things for Christmas. How the Deadly Saints say
Give
Christmas.
me a moment and let me light a Saint Gar.
Saint Gar. All right, you know what? I got the Saint phone. Okay, I got the Saint phone with some of the notes that we need. But I will address that here in due time.
The Saint cigar.
Yes.
The Saint phone.
How the Deadly Saints Save Christmas coming to CRW really, really soon. I don't know why I was trying to attach a V to the word really, but hey, you know what? V trigger me. Come on, Kenny Omega, bring it on. I'll take that V trigger right to the face.
Because you're with us.
Yes.
I'm Dark Angel, by the way.
V trigger, I mean the knee. Like I'll legitimately just take the knee.
I think it's fine.
Perverts.
When you do a live stream, you mention me and then you mention them two. Then you forget about me.
Dark Angel's right here, folks.
I think that's a different website where you're on your knees.
You forgot about me.
First off, I just want to say you have some guts saying that kind of stuff. Man, you got some guts.
I do. I really do. Kenny Omega, please follow me. Please follow me. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Help me realize
Something.
my dream.
Give the man something, Kenny.
Follow me. Give me shout outs. Help me get the followers that we so desperately need. And we'll turn this into a full-time gig for you guys. And we'll be here for your entertainment every single goddamn week. That's right. Goddamn week. Because we are the Deadly Saints. We are wonderful. So,
God damn it.
Damn it.
Can I just say one thing really quick? Man, it's good to be back to normal.
That is right.
It really feels fantastic. It really does. I am glad the squad is back together. Yeah. I am really glad to have the squad back together on the channel. It is nice to have the original four who started this thing back in the saddle again. Okay.
That is right.
I mean, if we're talking original four, we can't forget a special fifth person. Me, motherfucker!
That's right. We can't forget him. Nope. Can't forget him.
Oh my God, I saw that coming. I so saw that coming.
We can't forget AJ Cornette, man. We can't forget him.
So, if you folks missed last night's podcast episode, well, shame on you. And after this one, you should probably go check that out because it's in post-production right now. I don't have a thumbnail up, but, you know, hey, it's still just as fine, just as nice like fine wine. So get it up there. We were talking about last night, Guitar Hero and Rock Band, the state of those current video game franchises here in 2018, and how Guitar Hero is basically stuck in nostalgia lane right now, while Rock Band is still thriving on their current release, despite their annoyances. It was a pretty good chitty chat. I was up here by myself, pretty much talking to myself as well, because, well, the live view was just, I don't think there was any live viewers. So once again, shame on you folks, but I still love you anyways, and I'm pretty sure we all still love you anyways.
That's right, Phil.
I love you. I sort of love you guys.
Really? You would.
Have you met me?
Hey, 5-star.
All right. There we go. So, where have we been about the wrestling stuff? Truth be told,
It's been shit.
Man, I was going to be nicer than that, but
The reality of professional wrestling now is Raw has become boring and SmackDown has fallen severely. The only thing that has been saving me professional wrestling wise has been other promotions such as Insane Championship Wrestling out of Scotland and Progress out of London.
NJPW as well. NXT, stuff like that, which I feel really bad. I haven't really collected any notes on NXT. There's a multitude of reasons, honestly, that we haven't been on here. One, well, Raw and SmackDown, overall, I'm not pitting the blame on SmackDown. No, not by any means. It just really hasn't been I've taken notes. Don't get me wrong. I've taken notes because I've had every intent on trying to squeeze in some stuff. It just has not happened. Basically, interest basically just kind of ran low overall. There weren't really that many talking points that came upon. So shout out to your boy Del X, man, for sticking it through and coming on and keeping his podcast going strong through the drought that WWE has been through during this last month after Survivor Series. I actively participate in his live chats, so that's where I was when I was able to take the time out. But the other reason that we didn't really do it is because I have been busy working on a specific project for a future live stream that revolves around gaming. I have been doing some decoding, deciphering, listing, moving, stuff like that, and it's a very daunting task. I wouldn't recommend it. I would just recommend you figuring out how to go on and get your one song that you can set up for your Rock Band Customs. That's right, your Rock Band Customs. Get your setup going for that, and then just go into the PC and download whatever the hell you want, from the custom site. It would be a hell of a lot better besides just going through and figuring out. But, I mean, what else can you do when your computer will not cooperate with you on your customs requirements? So, that is looking okay in progress. That is, the progress is, yes, it is slowly going. And right now I am actually openly using Google Chrome, so I'm going to actually just say screw it sometime during the next week or so. Graphics are going to be done. Well, some anyways. Some for some t-shirts that we're going to try to get out to you guys, and some hoodies that we're going to try to get out to you guys just in time for Christmas. The orders may come a little bit afterwards, but the winter season isn't going anywhere for another couple of months. So, you guys,
considering March,
yes, you guys would still be able to get your hoodies. That in mind, WWE has steadily started picking the interest back up, and in light of WWE TLC being this weekend, well, your boys and girls here at the Deadly Saints podcast just couldn't help but get up here and talk about it. Isn't that right?
Yep.
That's absolutely right. It's our heart.
Yep.
All right. So, I basically to kind of catch you guys up to speed. Survivor Series, obviously, we were live for Survivor Series. Well, you guys know what happened at Survivor Series. Raw, clean swept, Smackdown. Basically, they didn't count the pre-show win. Then, basically, the build-up on Raw's end has been Baron Corbin and his boys, who are now Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. Why? We're gonna have to talk about Drew McIntyre here, because I am really disappointed that he's stuck in this lackey role right now. So, basically, we've had Baron Corbin and his squad running roughshod during the build-up to TLC. We've got Drew McIntyre in a feud with Finn Balor. Their match is going up. We have Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a feud. And
Stands for?
Walk with Elias.
There you go.
There you go. And as far as the women's division goes, on Raw's end, I know we got it though. We got Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax, and Natalya and Ruby Riott. That's Raw's end. We recently just got new tag team champions in Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, which is absolutely
glorious.
Yes, absolutely glorious. They are your new tag team champions. Let's see how long it lasts. They defeated Drake Maverick this past Monday night on Raw in a handicap match. So let's just see how long the tag team championship run will last. In my opinion, it was a good way to get the titles off of AOP without making the big dudes look bad, But clearly, this could just be a sign of AOP just isn't ready to hold belts just yet. So maybe that's why that they've got taken off. Anyway, it's nice to see Bobby Roode hold, I believe, his first set of tag team gold in WWE. I could be wrong.
First. This was his first tag win and his second championship win of the main roster.
Yes, but his first tag team championship gold. That was the thing we were going to right there. On the SmackDown side, you have The Miz and Shane McMahon in this weird storyline. You have the new Daniel Bryan, all heelified, and he's like this
Note to self,
nature nut.
Note to self, Daniel Bryan is a piece of shit right now.
Damn. I'm into the heel run, but he is doing his job. He is making me kind of hate the living crap out of him. So Daniel Bryan is properly doing his job, and he's out healing everybody. How? Yeah, I guess Daniel Bryan.
When you say the new Daniel Bryan is a nature nut, here's where my brain goes. New nickname for Daniel Bryan. Daniel, I shit in the woods, Bryan.
There you go. That's exactly how it
I
goes.
think he would shit in the woods because then he would get mad about it.
I mean, you never know.
Either that or he would call it fertilizer and put on some gloves and wear it across the ground.
My brain went two ways there. My brain went, he's right, and then my brain went, oh my god, that's disgusting.
So, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, of course, is another thing on Raw, and they're still somehow the best thing they're still, despite the weirdness that it took for those couple weeks, they're still the best thing that's going on Raw, in my honest opinion.
Right?
You're right.
The Natalia Ruby Riot situation, while I think it's a strong storyline, it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
I feel like they're doing the same thing they did when Eddie died with Ray, and they're pushing the boundaries, and they're doing it to a lesser extent, but they're still mocking the dead.
We'll get more into that once we get to the match card, which isn't too far off, because why is Drew McIntyre in a lackey role? We are going to touch this subject. Folks, Deadly Saints Nation, your boy Firestar tries not to rant too much because then Dark Angel over here will go, honey, watch it, neck vein, neck vein. But why is Drew McIntyre in this role? Drew McIntyre should be some type of champion right now. If not the Universal Champion.
That is very true.
Because I don't care if it's a Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman gets Seth Rollins and faces Drew McIntyre. No. How about an option C for you guys? Triple H, Vince McMahon. How about an option C for you guys? Triple H wants Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins supposedly at WrestleMania. That's a good match. It is. Vince wants Brock Lesnar. Either he wants Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, or he wants Braun Strowman to win the title off of Brock Lesnar and then face Drew McIntyre. Well, Vince, you got a couple problems with yours. One, that's going to require Braun Strowman to get back like 5 minutes ago and be healthy enough to take Brock Lesnar on at the Royal Rumble, all that good stuff, even make it to Royal Rumble and stuff. That surgery he had probably wasn't no joke, and while the recovery time may not be long, that bruise was hella big upon when he first started rehab.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I propose an option C. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Either one of them could walk in as champion. It don't matter to me. Drew McIntyre deserves a win. He also deserves a win at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins deserves a win at WrestleMania and a title. You can go either way with that. You could walk in with any of them as champion.
Okay.
And any of them walk out of WrestleMania as champion. That is a stellar match.
You propose option C. I'm going to propose option D.
And what would that be?
Option D.
Finn Balor getting his long-awaited rematch?
Brock keeps the title until Mania.
Okay.
I can already hear people's keyboards clicking. Why would you keep the belt on Brock until Mania?
Okay, I see what you're doing here.
Seth wins the Rumble, but oh shit, that won't work. We've already had the Money in the Bank this year. That won't work.
No.
I was gonna set up a cash-in opportunity for Drew, but that won't work.
That would require Drew to have had Money in the Bank. See, that would be provided Braun Strowman still had the briefcase, and he shut that away.
Well, he didn't shit the bed. The Vince McMahon shit the bed.
I'm gonna cash in on you at Hell in a Cell, and your Shield brothers won't be able to get involved. What happens at every Hell in a Cell match when you have two leaders of factions going in the war? Somehow the faction manages to get involved. And then you might just have a wild chance of a wild beast named Brock Lesnar stumbling in the cage and completely destroying you. And all of a sudden you have a Hell in a Cell match that just ended in a no contest.
Yeah.
Which,
they must have really been crunched for time to end that show.
I'm still mad about that.
That doesn't make no damn sense.
I'm still mad about that. You have devalued the cell for me.
They must have really been crunched for time because you never see a Hell in a Cell match end like that. So they must have definitely been crunched for time to end that show.
To be honest, Firestar Heart, they shouldn't have even ended the show the way that they probably did, because they should just end it whenever it ended, because it doesn't make sense how they ended it without it even finishing.
Well, the way they built it was Brock Lesnar just destroyed both men beyond continuation, and therefore the match was a draw. That's about the basis I can make sense of that. But that was a couple months ago. What's done is done. Here we are at TLC this Sunday. And we're going to go ahead. I believe that's about everything of importance, unless Corbin wants to announce some stuff that has happened on Wednesday, on the Wednesday night side of things for WWE. Corbin, you have any tidbits you want to light in on that?
Potential spoiler here. And if you've been sneaky and been on Twitter, you know about this spoiler, but still a spoiler because I'm not sure if it's aired yet. DIY have reunited.
Yes. And you guys will still, I mean, no doubt I'll still watch it if it ain't aired yet. But chances are the video's already out. Chances are people have seen it already. I don't like giving away spoilers personally, but like I said, I haven't been able to watch NXT or any of that even, so I'm not even positive that is aired. And to my knowledge, I think Corbin's still been watching, but
I have been watching sparingly.
yeah,
I have been more focused on NXT UK.
Yeah. So NXT UK, you want to go ahead and give some highlights from the last couple of weeks on there? What episodes are we on now?
The best match on NXT UK I've seen was Jordan Devlin versus Pete Dunne for the UK title.
I've heard about that match. Really, really good stuff.
Devlin is probably the best thing to come out of Ireland since one Finn Balor.
Right.
True.
Well, definitely sounds like things are going pretty good over in NXT UK. Some news regarding around that. a little while, a few days ago or somewhere like that, maybe around last week or so, Pete Dunne and Cody Rhodes were on Twitter talking about how the contracts were for the NXT UK talent.
And the contracts are rather interesting because they're tiered, with the top tier talent not being allowed to compete on video for promotions with video on demand services.
Who the hell is Dirk Diggler?
And hey, Phil, I'm going to have to go.
All right.
But it was a joy being on live again.
Well, it was a pleasure having you.
Yeah.
We can get we'll be able to get your predictions, I'm sure.
Yeah, just text me and then add them on, and then, everyone who's watching, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. And enjoy being on live. Thank you.
We will. Thanks, Kim, for joining in.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later.
See ya.
So we got that little bit caught up. A bunch of news has broken out from this week as well, Corbin. I've heard of a sickness that could put TLC in danger as well, but I don't
put quite a few matches from TLC in danger.
Yes. That's what I've heard, and I was like, oh. I've kept up with some of the news that has broken out. I watch What Culture, Cultaholic, Wrestle Talk. Those channels that keep up with the news. And it's the same sickness that apparently Finn Balor came down with. So, real quick, we just hope that this isn't the case, and if it is,
get well soon to everyone who has this mystery illness.
Definitely. And hopefully it's not that case, and people, the superstars can be into action by Sunday. So we've had we got the match card right here. I'll deal with that after the stream. Okay, so we got the match card right here. We have 2 unannounced matches, Corbin. Apparently we got Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev happening, and Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy rumored to happen at TLC. Or they will be happening, and they were just unannounced.
Okay.
So
Samoa Joe versus who now?
Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
Have predictions.
Well, first of all, they're not going to take the U.S. title off Shinsuke, even though they should, because he's done nothing with it. So I'm going Shinsuke, and between Joe and Hardy, how many times do those guys meet in TNA? I'm going to go with Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe? It is highly possible Samoa Joe could get the win here. Jeff Hardy is definitely approaching the sunset of his career, though I think he probably might have at least another couple years in him. It would be really nice for Jeff to see him ride with the world title one last time.
I mean, we didn't get the chance to see Matt go out as a world champion, so why would Jeff get any different treatment? As I light up another Saint Gar.
Because Jeff was the one that actually reached the pinnacle. And whereas Matt, what was his World Heavyweight title for WWE? ECW. Jeff got to reach the pinnacle. And albeit he was kind of sort of a transitional champion, he did get to reach the top. So maybe, if he were to, he might get a fair treatment. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it would be nice for him. It would be nice. But as far as the match, my prediction would be Samoa Joe for that. As for Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev, I hope it's Rusev.
Rusev deserves it, but
I have a
Vince, and I don't know why after fucking up so many times with Shinsuke he's done this, but Vince looks at Shinsuke and sees dollar signs when he's holding that US title.
It's the United States of Knock America, man. That's Vince's cash cow with him. Knock America. Just like I'm gonna knock your balls if you challenge Knock America. I'm gonna Kinshasa you right in the dick. That's what Shinsuke Nakamura is about. Oh, so guess what? You guys also get mixed match challenge results because guess what? The finals are at TLC. Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox versus R-Truth and Carmella.
Can we talk about how ridiculous this is? This was a tournament that started with Bobby Roode, Braun Strowman, AJ Styles, and Alexa Bliss. And who the fuck is in the finals?
No. Kevin Owens was teaming with Natalya at first.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Owens.
Here's how it started. It started with a set of teams. Then you lost Braun Strowman to injury. You lost Alexa Bliss to injury. That whole team is a replacement that you ended up with, and then you ended up replacing Finn Balor. Then you ended up replacing another teammate with freaking Kurt Hawkins of all people, and I was like, yeah, Ember Moon's doomed. So by the end of that was just a complete replacement team altogether. Bobby Roode ended up teaming with Natalya. Jeff Hardy ended up teaming with Charlotte. Then you had the teams that stayed consistent were Mahal and Alicia, R-Truth and Carmella, Jimmy and the Usos.
Naomi.
Yeah, Jimmy and Naomi. And Rusev and Lana. Those were the teams that stayed consistent. The other four changes.
We're a revolving fucking door.
This was the revolving door, if I ever seen one, of Mixed Match Challenge. That's what season 2 is going to be nicknamed, Revolving Door.
I hope they do not do another Mixed Match Challenge because this one was an absolute shit show.
Natalya and Bobby Roode hinted at it in their post season interview. They said, we would like a do-over. Now that we're a team, we want to be an official team come season 3. So, that just might happen. And that would be Glorious Pause or whatever. But, yep, it will be cat themed. Your boy loves cats. Don't get me wrong, but it's just it's just funny. It's just funny when you hear the fact.
Can you see the vein pulsing in the side of my head by chance?
Oh, tell me.
Because I feel that bastard a thumping.
So, anyways, prediction for the Mixed Match Challenge finals to get the number 30 spot in the Rumble. I sincerely hope R-Truth and Carmella get it because why the hell not? Anything's better than Jinder Mahal. And unfortunately for Alicia Fox, she just so happens to be a victim of happenstance there. Anything's better than Jinder.
Okay.
Please hinder Jinder yet. Don't tell me I can't hinder Jinder. I'll go hinder him right now on 2K.
I am going to say this, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. Off is the direction in which this match may fuck.
This match had me doing the Vince McMahon ear pull over here. I don't know if the video actually caught that. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, that had me doing the Vince McMahon ear pull over here.
You knew I was gonna say something stupid.
Remember when Vince McMahon got in that state of panic way back in the day, and he's just like,
It was
Why
that famous.
like it's time to go.
That famous GIF came from when Ric Flair announced that he was 50-50 owner of the WWF with Vince.
Wait, hold on. We can, all right, Corbin, we can parody this. You said you're 50% of what?
Woo! I'm the 50% owner of the Deadly Saints. Woo! My neighbors probably hate me.
Oh, man. Okay, that was hilarious. There's also that other Vince GIF where pretty much people have when they see something that's really, really hot to him. He's just like, hey! Yeah. I'm not really going to...
Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men. Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men.
Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men. Okay, you guys get the sentiment. Anyway, R-Truth and Carmelo to win Mixed Match Challenge Finals. Watch it be Jinder Mahal, though. Watch it be fucking Jinder Mahal. So the next match.
Phil, if Jinder wins, I'm canceling my network.
Please don't. I still can't pay for mine. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was a fourth wall break.
Help, Phil. Damn it. Help him afford his own network so he can stop leeching off me.
No. Help Phil get his fucking bank account back again. Oh, man. That's what running your own business just does sometimes, folks. Everybody suffers setbacks, but it's getting there. We'll see. I technically still have, one of those, but it's kind of like a split account. We have to split it for things. So, anyways, the chairs match, Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio. Who do you think's going to get this? I kind of think Rey Mysterio might get it, considering Orton's looked strong as hell going into it.
Okay. In a normal universe with normal booking logic, you build someone up, make them look as strong as possible to let the little guy win. However, this is WWE logic, and as we just sang, Vince McMahon, in this case, likes big, oily men. Randy is going to win.
I don't know what this comment. I don't know what this comment is, but I'm guessing it's from user extravagant pencil snoop chip that says poopy Q-tip. I have no idea what the frick that means. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Should we make it work? Should we make a joke out of that? I don't know.
Who booked this shit? Oh yeah, it was me.
Who booked the poopy Q-tip to go over? So all right. So my prediction's Rey Mysterio. Yours is Randy Orton.
Yes.
Drink for every time Randy Orton does something sadistic. There's your drinking game for that match. Tables match: Natalya versus Ruby Riott. As much as I think she needs a build, I don't want Natalya to go through her father. So Natalya is my prediction. Because that would just be
again, I'm going to say this, and I don't mean anything bad by it, but it's going to take a whole lot of force to get Ruby Riott to go through a table.
Well, I mean, yes, it definitely will. But I'm pretty sure Natty will do anything she can to keep from going through her father. Because, from what I can see, here's how I can see this match going on. Okay? Following me? Ruby is going to be so obsessed with trying to put Natty through her father's table that it's going to end up costing her.
Okay. I'm going to pose this in a different light for you. We know that WWE has no issues mocking the dead. Think about it.
WWE has no conscience.
The Thursday after Eddie Guerrero died, Randy Orton's first line on that SmackDown was Eddie's in hell.
Yep.
WWE has no quarrels mocking the dead. Ruby Riot's winning this.
We'll see what, like I said, like we say about all these predictions, we'll all have to see what happens on Sunday when TLC comes. But, also for the chat, rules for the chat are keep it professional, by the way. Not sure if anybody caught that. But if we see something that is deemed unprofessional, then a naughty boy, you're going to go sit in the corner. Or girl, I mean, we don't judge who comes into our chat. But keep it pro.
Girl,
keep it
Apache attack, helicopter, whatever.
Keep it kind. We are a professional. We may be called the Deadly Saints podcast, but we are professional. Professional hitman. Bang bang. Okay, enough of being funny and cheesy and Corbin. They said I don't know controversy. God damn it, I do know controversy. What you? What's your name? Stan. I just kicked Stan.
Okay.
Tell me I don't know controversy. Walk down the hall.
Interesting fact. Stan is currently a member of the WWE roster. Who is Stan? Who is Stan by chance? Do you know who Stan is?
Ty Dillinger.
Yes.
I kicked Ty before he became Ty. Anyway, pretty much my super kick is called my super kick is called the Saints Trigger now. So yeah. Just start blasting down. Firestar just starts going crazy, blasting down the hallway, just giving random Saints triggers to everybody. Oh man. So our next match is the ladder match between Elias and Bobby Lashley. Elias is definitely smashing Bobby with that guitar.
For once, I agree with you.
It's gonna be his new smash hit.
It's gonna be his new smash hit is going to be called Bobby Lashley's face. His new smash hit is going to be called Bobby Lashley's face.
Yes. And if Leo Rush tries to get involved, well, I'm sure he'll just strum about how much he sucks. But Elias is going over for sure. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre, a match that is up in the air, but could still very much happen. I'm going to say Drew McIntyre because dude has been an absolute beast since coming back to the main roster. He's rarely been pinned. Actually, he's been pinned once now, and that since his main roster return, and that was Dolph Ziggler. They've been doing that for a reason, folks, because Drew McIntyre has a lot of faith behind him, and slowly but steady building him up. Don't be surprised when you see Drew McIntyre win that Universal Championship eventually. But I will say, be happy for the guy because he does deserve it.
I'm going to agree with you on this as much as it pains me because I love Finn Balor. But McIntyre gets the win.
Yes. I mean, it's almost a definite, considering when you pay attention to see how McIntyre's booked. This is a match that can swerve us. And by swerve, I mean have Finn Balor win. Finn Balor deserves to get some wins under his belt. He deserves, honestly, to be built back up to that Universal Championship that he never lost. you could honestly throw him into that title scene and have him mix it up with everybody that you really feel deserves it, whether you're a WWE or a fan or not. Yet we can all agree on that. Finn Balor needs to get back up there. But, like we said,
Finn Balor needs to get up there, but not at the expense of the momentum of Drew McIntyre.
Not at the expense of McIntyre, not at the expense of Seth Rollins. But they already got Braun Strowman down enough. So that's just gonna go. We got the Smackdown Tag Team Championships next. The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, versus a New Day. Could be anybody.
New Day.
Could be anybody. Could be just Kofi and Big E. Could be Xavier and Big E. Could be Kofi and Xavier. Could be all three of them. Hell. Woo! 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 Say it with me.
Woo! 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 Woo!
All right. So, real quickly, running up the rest. Who's your prediction for the SmackDown Tag Team title match?
In a lot of ways, they're like us. Because when it comes to podcasting, we don't just set the bar. We are the bar.
There it goes. All right. So, you say the bar.
You say the bar.
Damn. You gave that special little shout out to them with the podcast, and now I feel guilty if I picked anybody else. I gotta say the bar, David. I would feel bad if I didn't say them.
That's what I'm eating.
Yeah, so Sargento is eating. And I'm eating as soon as we get off the air. So we're going to get through with the rest of these predictions quick, which we ain't got too much more to do. We only got 5 more matches actually to predict. And we can touch very quickly on this subject because, well, yeah. But we both got our predictions for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Bar. Sheamus and Cesaro, go out there and win it, buddy. You folks deserve it. You got the official Deadly Saints podcast stamp because, well, Corbin just gave it to you. So, there you go. Bam. All right. So, the WWE Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Miss
Ronda.
Nia Jax. Corbin.
Do not make me reach through this camera and slap the dog shit out of you, Phil.
That's my title! Okay, there you go.
Listeners,
God damn it, motherfucker, quit doing that shit!
Hey, I'm gonna hate you in a minute if you don't knock it off.
good job.
Thanks. So yeah, folks,
Sorry, AJ Cornette came flying out of my mouth before I could stop him.
You saw how fast the Gap voice came flying. My God. Of course we would get a call. Okay, so we're gonna get our predictions here out of the way real quick. WWE Intercontinental Championship, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose.
Dino!
I think Seth Rollins is being groomed for the I think Seth Rollins is being groomed for a Universal Championship push, so I'm gonna say Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose.
I'm going Dino as well.
Dino. Good deal. Dino. Come join the comment session. All right. You know what? There's a special guest appearance that we're going to have.
Oh, shit.
Hey, folks. Say hello to our podcast
Oh, shit, we podcast.
via Facebook Messenger video chat, folks. We got Triple X the Nashville Johnny Gat, Connor Strange Smile Isakov, via live chat, folks.
Howdy.
You know what? Why don't you guys give your predictions too for the Intercontinental Championship match at TLC? Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose? Who's going over?
Triple motherfucking X. That's who.
Damn.
What's up? Hell yeah, folks. I had to get my boys on here, man. I had to get my boys on here for you guys.
What's homeboy over here doing with his fingers and shit?
Triple X, Johnny Gat, get the ratings. Wildin' out, my boys. Wildin' out, dudes. So, these are the boys and the Saints. You will see these guys in due time on another YouTube video, folks. Trust me on that. What is going on, guys? Give them likes. Give them likes, folks.
I got a new member.
Oh, Lord.
Dirk Diggler.
Drink it, guys. Drink it. Get it down.
Yeah, man, they get the fourth of the line to kick you in ex's ass, Barthor.
Good luck. This, folks.
Hit you with a swanton bomb off the top ropes. I'm coming in with a stunner right behind him. That's what I want to do in that game.
This has been our CRW Does It Better segment, folks. Let's get the rest of these knocked out. All right. Corbin Hyde, WWE Championship, Bryan versus AJ Styles. Who's going to win?
AJ Styles.
Daniel
Bryan. Daniel Bryan? Yeah. All right. TLC. Baron Corbin, or will Braun Strowman surprise, or will something else happen? Something else is going to happen. That's my bet.
I'm going to go as far as to tell you there's something else that's going to happen.
I think a Bray Wyatt return.
Oh, no. It's going to be a Kurt Angle return.
You know, that's a damn good option D.
No, what the fuck is Ted over here doing? She's spazzing out on the fucking camera.
I don't know what Isakov is doing. But YouTube's gonna get to see it. What the fuck? Okay. You know what? We're already demonetized, so let's just keep it going. Smackdown Women's Championship TLC match. Becky Lynch, champion, versus Charlotte Flair versus Asuka.
Asuka, sorry. Asuka.
Dark Angel says Asuka.
The man,
Becky Lynch. Well, I don't want to sleep alone tonight, so I'm going to go with Asuka. I think WWE could actually pull the trigger and finally correct the wrongs they have done with Asuka over 2018. They could actually pull the trigger and do it. Here's
it's too far gone, mate.
Oh, God.
Yes, X has a mustache. All right, so here's what I think. Becky Lynch is going to be setting up for a match with Ronda Rousey come WrestleMania season. They're going to get that title off of her so she can head on over to Raw with the momentum that she has.
Ronda Rousey's like a
Ronda Rousey is still undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. Triple X is the move.
You are incorrect.
Incorrect. House
Ronda lost by DQ to Nia Jax.
Oh, that's right.
She lost by DQ?
Remember the Asuka?
To Nia Jax when Alexa Bliss cashed in.
No, Ronda won by DQ because she got hit first.
Oh shit, you're right.
Now who's losing? Yeah.
What the hell is Triple X wearing?
It's a clown get up. Dear Lord. Dear Lord Almighty. Uh-oh. There you go. So there's our wild last minute predictions for TLC. How about that appearance? Give it up for Triple X and Gat.
Oh God.
Praise be the Deadly Saints. How about that, Corbin? How do you feel? How do you
What
feel?
the hell are you
How's
doing?
it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry it took me 4 minutes to spot your comment, but issues due. Some issues with how I have to actually view comments. So I apologize about that. Glad you joined us. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, give us a scribble. All that good stuff. You know what? Why not? Give a sub, Saint.
Everybody left.
Give a sub, Saint.
I would change that to Saint Scribe.
All right, there you go. Saint Scribe. Saint freaking Scribe. Become part of the Deadly Saints Nation today, right here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, Firestar Heart.
I got Twitter too. At DarkBarAngel95.
Andrew WWE 97 on Twitter. You can follow Triple X at JDodd_21 on Twitter. You can follow the Nashville Gat at Huddy Swag. And you can follow the Johnny Gat account that he has at Johnny Gat _SRCRW. Huddy_swag. JDodd_21. You know what? All that stuff is in the description box. You should really check those things out. You never know what kind of goodies you might stumble across to when you're reading the description. That's why they're there, folks. Get all those goodies and those links that you need to follow to keep up with your boys and your girls. Deadly Saints Nation. So, Corbin, anything you want to add before we get on out of here?
So as far as I can fucking eat. No one wants me to follow on
No, I can't even think.
All right,
I can't even think of anything.
What's that?
I think you covered. I think you hit all the check boxes. I think you hit all the check boxes.
WrestleManiac. Connor Isikoff, folks. Twitter at WrestleManiac.
For whatever reason, it's a strange name for it.
Make sure you're following me too, but I can't follow you back right now. But once I reach 1,000 followers on Twitter,
once we get back to the streaming,
oh yes,
I gotta go back to stream chapter 1 and 2 for Final Fantasy.
Yes. Here we are. Twitch update on my channel. I have not been able to stream on Twitch since October the 1st. I plan on changing that for you guys for Christmas. No matter what it is, no matter what I'm doing, I plan on dropping it to go live on Twitch for you guys. I have some special things planned. You know, Christmas is on the way. I just so happen to have a Mario Christmas hat. Ooh. It's a single level, but I think there's another one. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. But we can have a Mario hack stream if I decide to get the balls to try it. It would be a straight PC stream. I'm not exactly sure how that would go about. But
And
OBS Studio. I have it all set up, so I think I can do it. Corbin will, of course, be in the Twitch chat to oversee to make sure things are running smoothly. So will Dark Angel.
While we're updating people, let's go ahead and get things updated on the Corbin Hyde Twitch channel.
I
I have not streamed on my channel in a long time because for about 2 weeks I was in Arkansas with a person who shall remain nameless.
Where the fuck are you at? The picture that you just sent.
a former guest.
A former guest who shall remain nameless, and I was streaming on his channel for a short time. However, come a few weeks after Christmas, I will begin streaming again on the at twitch.tv/Corbin_Hyde.
Yes. It's good that you remember your login info. the reason I have 2 Twitch channels, the other one was Firestar_Heart. See, I didn't remember that, and I made a new one that's just Firestar Heart together. And ironically, that's the channel I ended up picking off. So somewhere off in the distance is a random Firestar Heart Twitch channel that has Bret Hart's face on it as the profile picture. So, fun little fact about
4 out of 10.
Yes, I was very much living a 4 out of 10 lifestyle for forgetting that. Who said, yeah, we want 5?
I don't know.
Oh,
Doesn't
Lordy.
say.
Golly. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think I know who it is. I think it's probably Hudson and Dustin.
Probably.
They're probably doing it. You know, those boys, Corbin, you can tell those boys are up to no good, huh?
Always up to no good.
Oh yeah.
But they're hilarious.
They're my brothers, though,
And
man.
soon enough, I would meet them personally.
They're my boys, man. What can I say? With as much hell as we raise, we managed to stay out of jail and stay out of trouble. So I guess that's something good, right?
Yeah. You did something right.
Dude, me and the boys, we're gonna get together. We're gonna do something special for you guys. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Plus me and Papa T.
Yes, a big old Deadly Saints get together in Tennessee, man. I cannot wait to see those dudes again.
I'm ready to go back to where I was born and raised.
I can't wait to see those dudes again.
And I hate to say it, but because I'm scared I'll jinx it, sooner rather than later.
If you jinx, I swear to God.
You owe me 1,000 sodas.
If I jinx this, I swear to God, I'm gonna hate myself. Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, no, you know,
I will be
$1,000. There you go.
I will be within driving distance of 1 Firestar Heart and 1 Dark Angel.
Yo, what?
Be within driving distance.
Yo, what's up?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, indeed. If things go well, I'm hoping I can convince the boys to get the Deadly Saints studio apartment or studio house or whatever you want to call it. Some type of place we can all have together as a studio to bring you guys content. And no, I will not walk in on Corbin smashing it with Skrull.
Baby!
Just know, Corbin, if you see me going to a bathroom to get a wet rag, that the Blue Chew worked. Now, if that's not a plug for Blue Chew, I don't know what is. Sponsor us, guys. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. In fact, you'll probably be in for another 5-star classic.
Baby, I'm gonna hate you. Said the head for saying that.
So
Conversion rate 6 in Japan.
And what does AJ need to know?
that was being respectful.
Says the guy that says only about whatever you want walking into him, Kim.
Here you go, Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big fucks and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't be nah. That was eerie how I got close to that voice.
You can freaking eat.
Yes, I'm going to. So, folks, that was it. The cameo appearance from Triple X and a man known as Gat. Corbin Hyde right here.
Dark Angel.
I'm Firestar Heart. All of us on that stuff, man. Get on it. Get you some merchandise. Support the channel if you can, however you're comfortable. And we'll see you guys next time. Right here. The Deadly Saints Nation. Deadly Saints Podcast.
Yes.
Goodbye. Good night. Bye.